just finished The Sign of Four, the second short story in the Sherlock Holmes canon. I actually liked A Case of Scarlet, or whatever the first one was called. It was called, just checking, A Study in Scarlet. I enjoyed that one more. You can see how he is getting better in his craft. But in A Study in Scarlet, he went into the Mormon religion and said some stuff there. Even the Mormon religion tried to get A Study in Scarlet banned, which made me enjoy that. I like reading books that try and get banned, or that have been banned. So I have finished The Sign of Four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open up the door, because we are going to get into more Sherlock Holmes. The one that I'm excited to get into is The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, because that is the book that is in the list 1,001 books everyone should read before they die. I just wanted to read the first two little stories introducing Watson and Holmes and how they met. And he is a lot more of an interesting character than what you think. At the end of this book, he pulls out cocaine and starts getting high, because he can only enjoy life if he has something to keep his brain going. So he's either in a cocaine stupor or dragging alcohol and just numbing himself, or if a case comes along, he'll jump up and go, all right, let's live, let's think, let's do something. Otherwise, life is really boring for him. So he's a bit of an addict. So I'm enjoying that. So we'll see what the short stories are like in the Penguin Complete Sherlock Holmes. I got this at my local Salvos. Yeah, for $2 or something like that. Let's check. I hate telling lies. Nah, what was it? The price is not in here. I think it was more. $4. There's the price on the back, you see? 4 buckaroos. So yes, we're going to get into reading The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. And I'll probably read some to you. So if you want to come along on the adventure, hit subscribe. Subscribe. There's a button somewhere here. And I will start reading some of the adventures of Sherlock Holmes, because I'm not going to read a whole book. I've read chapters, usually chapter 1. You can find chapter 1 in my playlist called Chapter 1. Sometimes I read the first chapter of a book I'm reading. Tell me what you think. Do you like chapter 1? Maybe I should do a second one called Chapter 4, and I'll just read Chapter 4. Nah, let's stay with Chapter 1. If anyone actually watches any of those, then I might do Chapter 2 of the book that people actually want to listen to. Or at the moment, no one even wants the first chapter, let alone 2, 3, 4, as we talked about. Exactly. So we will get on to, I don't know if we'll do the complete Sherlock Holmes, but I've done book 1 and book 2 by myself. Thanks for asking. And The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes is where the excitement begins. From there, it's Memoirs of Sherlock Holmes. But that one's not in the 1,001 books everyone should read before they die. But if I'm enjoying it, if you're enjoying it, then I might continue and read out some more. From Memoirs of Sherlock Holmes is The Return of Sherlock Holmes. Then it goes into The Hound of Baskervilles, which is a short story. I definitely won't be reading you that one, but hey, talk to me, we might read it, and then we'll chat about it once we're finished. Then, The Valley of Fear, which is the 4th short story. And then finally, we got some short stories again, because I think the short stories is where it's at, is His Last Bow. Yeah, he tends to rabbit on a bit when he's trying to explain the murders in the short story. He gives way too much backstory. And the thing I really liked in The Sign of 4, at the beginning, Sherlock Holmes says that exact thing. He goes, "Yeah, that story you wrote about my case was good, but you went on way too much rabbiting on about the backstory, and I was not impressed." I was like, yes, Sherlock Holmes, you're correct. A bit of self-criticism there for the author who was pretending to write as Watson. He was telling himself that. He knows. Hence, after the second short story, he is then gone and crafted it so he could, bam, get it all done in under an hour read. And that's what I think. I can manage a read for an hour like this. You probably can't manage to listen to me for an hour. But anyway, Sherlock Holmes. Yeah. Welcome to my homes as we read the Sherlock Holmes. But The Sign of 4 was good. It was good. But I know it's going to get better. He's only just becoming the writer that has got a book in... Oh, did I tell you? It's in 1001 books everyone should read before they die. Yeah. So, 1001 books is a lot of books to read. I'm going through that list. I think I've done about 21 now. And then The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes would make that 22. So, you're going to come along with me? I don't know. I'll start it. I'll start it just because that's what I do. I start things and I just don't always finish them though. But anyway, what is this about? Yeah, this is all about the book 4. It's a sign apparently. So take that sign and I'll see you later.